Hello, St. Joe's. Father Drew here. I am taking questions, and one of them came in about live streaming the Mass, and the question was whether I've given any thought on doing any online masses, is the question. And the short answer is there's a few reasons why, and I think that's referring to the live stream, or basically maybe recording the Mass, a video of the Mass, and then putting it up on the internet for people to view later, as several other parishes have done. I've priest friends and other pastors at other parishes have done that, and I understand that lots of folks are looking at those. So there's a couple of, I wrote down a few reasons why I have not done that here. With the question of live streaming, the simple answer has to do with we don't have Wi-Fi over there in the church. It's an old building. It's a 160-year-old building on the top of a hill in the middle of Morganza, Maryland. And we don't have, the Wi-Fi doesn't reach out there. I suppose we could try to stretch it, or I suppose we could try to get some sort of a cellular pack or whatever they call those things. But for now, anyway, we don't have Wi-Fi. So we got that limitation. Similarly, we're limited by, like what it would take to install it out there is, I guess that would be a bit of an accomplishment. Is that really what I want to be doing right now? I don't know. I have to give that a good thought. I know there's reasons for it. It creates for people at home a more real-time sense of being in touch with what's going on at the parish. It's been months and months for lots of people. They haven't been to the church, and at least they would sort of catch a glimpse that the church is still up and running or still on its feet. And I guess that could provide some sort of comfort for people. I'm kind of hoping maybe this video itself, or these videos that I've been doing lately, would also provide a little bit of that. But there's obviously nothing quite like being in the church and maybe a video of what's going on at Mass might be helpful. So anyway, I understand it. There are another reason why I deferred, or I said maybe not right now, is there's a lot of other guys who are doing it around, and it's like I started pointing people in their direction. I said, hey, go check out, Father down at Sacred Heart, or Father over in La Plata, or Father wherever who's doing it, or the Bishop, or the Pope, or anybody. And there's a lot of guys who have got the tech savvy and the wherewithal so that they can do it and they can do it well. So. I didn't see it as a particularly necessary. It's one of those things when the bishop was encouraging us to open back up as he did in May. One of the things he mentioned to us was to make sure that we had to assess and to ensure what type of capabilities we had to in order to apply the diligence that we need to apply, and that's just it's not an ability that we really have ready at hand, and so I didn't feel like it was a necessary thing that we had to do. So that's sort of it in a nutshell. I would take advantage though of the opportunity to reflect on it. As a chance to get closer to the Mass and what Mass really is and what it really means. So I think we have an affection for our local place, understandably, and I think that's very good. That we're meant to be together, especially with the people who we're close to. So it's especially painful when we can't be close to the ones who we're meant to be close to, our parishes and our loved ones and our fellow parishioners and our friends who we see at church all the time. And so we would naturally kind of want we would love to see even an online version of what's going on at church. At the same time, there's a profound invisible spirituality, and that an invisible reality that is really present for us in the Eucharist, that we are able to participate in, whether we can get ourselves to the church or not, and the not reducing the gift of the Eucharist to something that's too merely material, or if you know what I mean by that, maybe to make sure that we're spiritually entering, or spiritually participating in with the reality of the cross. So I can see myself talking a little bit more about this maybe at another time, but the appreciation of the Mass already as itself the live stream of Calvary. How do you like that? So this is probably going to be a subject of another video at some point. But the Mass is already a live stream. In other words, by participating in Mass, we are not just looking in, but we are present at Calvary, at what our Lord is really accomplishing, and it in real time, if you will. So the mode of our being present is one it's a sacramental mode. It's mysterious. It's veiled by the symbols of bread and wine, but those symbols are also at the same time really, and have become through the consecration. The bread is no longer bread; rather, it is through the consecration and the transubstantiation that takes place. It's really, truly Jesus Christ offered, and so I think it's important for us to know that every time that every time the Mass is offered, that is already a live stream of the one sacrifice which we participate in, which our Lord offers on Calvary, and there's only one live stream ever that takes place, and that is the live stream of the Mass. And so to know that Mass is going on, and for us to unite ourselves through that celebration of the Mass is to participate in real time, real sacramental time, if you will, with our Lord's sacrifice on Calvary. There's a lot there. There's a lot to unpack there. I think to add the technological live stream to the sacramental live stream, we start to daisy chain live streams, and I think there's I don't know. We can talk about how useful that is, but to preserve sovereign the primary live stream of the sacrament of the most blessed sacrament of the altar itself, that's my primary responsibility. Somebody else can, and guys are very capable of taking care of the internet's live stream. I've got the sacramental live stream to be attentive to. And that's what I'm always going to be having to make sure that's up and running and in really good shape. So let's talk more about that one. So I love this question, and look forward to being in touch for another one. If this is helpful, pass it on, like it, subscribe it, click it, reply to let me know what you think on the side. Ask me a question. Hope you guys are doing well. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.